Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Tyler from the Shaw Realm, and today I'm going to be bringing you my version of Orcust. No dangers, just pure Orcust. This is what I think is the best, and a lot of help from all my good friends, and play testing a lot. I think this is one of the better builds, and I will explain quite a few things because I'm testing back and forth between another one. So let's get right into it. So it's regular 40 card build and really odd ratios, but getting into it, play 2 Harp Horror because really good special from the deck, and the fact that using Galatea you can just recycle all of your Orcust back into the deck and use them again, and especially with Nightmare, ooh, thing's amazing. And 2 Symbol Skeletons, basically special summons from your grave and Orcust, so that's what helps you get your Galatea back for the Trap Orcust Crescendo. Really good. And then you can go into your other negate with bringing back the Dingirsu. If you already haven't used Symbol Skeleton's effect, bring it back, special summon to the zone of Bardich, pop a card, and you can send to grave that's not targeting. So really, really good. Then 2 Orcust Nightmare, because if you open this with in hand, you can also discard it off of the effect of the Nightmare Mermaid, or whatever turn you're going. You can either discard off Service, Phoenix, Unicorn, stuff like that. And it's really good due to the fact that she's your Foolish Burial for your other Orcust cards. More or less, I send the Harp Horror for the special summon of the Symbol Skeleton, but just another thing to note, that every time you use Orcust effects from these ones, you are locked into Dark Monsters. So you can't use some of the targets that are going to be here. But if you use the other targets first, then use these, you're all set. This just locks you out after you use these effects. So really, really good. I played 2 4-Mod Skipper, because if you open this, it becomes like an Ibli or Orcust Nightmare. So you just reveal one of the other nightmares that's not Mermaid, then make Mermaid, discard a card, and then just keep going off. Then you special summon the Orcust Nightmare off of Mermaid. So if you guys want to see a combo, please do let us know down in the comments below, and we will definitely get that out, because this deck can come out with a lot of negates. So next, I played little small Phantom Knight engine. I'm going over all the monsters. Just to let you know that I do have some blank cards in here that I will be discussing on why I don't have them as of now. But 2 Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak, because again, another opener. If you open this with an actual Silent Boots, then you can make one of the nightmares, go to the Mermaid, so on and so forth. And speaking of boots, play 2 of it, because you always want to play 2, because if you make Bardich, you at least have one in grave, you can set a trap, and then just banish it, get another trap, pretty much all set. 3 Neo Space Connectors, really good card, because you play, of course, the 1 Aqua Dolphin, because you're ripping cards out of their hand, and you can just keep doing it over and over if you tribute him, and just bring back Aqua Dolphin from grave, rip another card, so on and so forth. So really, really good. So this card is one of the blank ones, which is going to be the Nightmare Ibli. Only one of I think of, because again, you play a 4-Mod Skipper, which can make the card, but it also goes entwined with the fact that if you have the Nightmare Orcust already in hand and you pitch it for the Nightmare card, and especially off of Mermaid, you can special summon this card to your side of the field, and if you know what the matchup is, so say if they are going second, and say for some reason Salamangreat, you know whether to give them the Ibli and or not to. So if you know it's not like Salads, then you can definitely give them Ibli and then locked out. But that's one thing to be very careful of, because you can give them free Banlinks for pretty much nothing. But yeah, really, really good card, and I think it's a good one of. And if you don't draw like any other stars, you can make this, go on the Mermaid, pitch a card, and you're still fine. Like, you can always make a decent board. So it just helps start plays. Then another weird thing is 1 Candina, to search out for the one Corbane. Again, you're playing Nightmares, trying to get into Mermaid as quick as possible. So, normal this, special summon this after adding off, and you have a free Phoenix or Cerberus. So, really, really good card. And then you just continue your plays from there. Last monster is Phantom Sky Blaster again. It's a one card Nightmare. Like, you put this down, make the token, use both of them, you're pretty much set. So, really good. Putting it down to 1 doesn't really hurt the deck. It's a chance to draw it. Like, if this is the only card in your hand, the rest of the cards are spells, you're set. Like, normal summon this, pitch a spell, you're fine. But, off to the spell cards. 3 instant fusions for the Linquish and the Sea Monster, which is going to be your tuner. We'll go over that later. And because we're a semi-combo deck, 3 call by, because I don't want my plays getting interrupted, I might take this out. But Ash, who knows? I like it, but I've seen other people not play it. 3 Light Sage in case you draw it, and again, if you already have your Candina and your Corbane, don't bother with this. But like, if you're going second, then use it, because you can stop the back row. But I don't know, it's all dependent on what you want, because sometimes I'll search like the Babel, and then with Terraforming, if I already have one of these in hand, then just drop it down after using Light Sage's effect, use Babel, then you're pretty much set too. When speaking of Babel, 1 copy of Orchestrated Babel makes all your Orcust cards quick effects, and if this card is in your graveyard, you can just pitch 1 card and add it back to hand. Really, really good. Then 2 Terraforming to search for your field spells, of course. The 1 Orchestrated Return, because who doesn't like drawing 2 cards? And again, helps your plays continue. The 1 Rhoda to search for the Connector or your Phantom Knights. One of my other builds, I used the Rhoda for Armageddon Knight or Dark Refer, depending on what my hand was. So if you have the Orcust Nightmare in hand and you can't make it out of place, you use Reinforcement of the Army, search for the Greffer, pitch the Orcust Nightmare, special summon Greffer, then you just continue. You're pretty much golden. The 1 Reborn, because Reborn is really good, and why not? And especially if you want to go for that Stingirsu play, really good. So that's it for the spells. Off to the traps, 3 Fogblade. I like Fogblade at 3 because why the hell not? And you can also special summon your Phantom Knights back from Banish. Really good. And negates monsters. Like, why not? So if you don't want certain monster having effects, flip this, you're good. The 1 Phantom Knights of Shade Brigandine, a level 4, flip, special, another Extender. And finally, the last trap, Orcust Crescendo. If you control a Orcust Link monster, negate and banish effects that is happening. So it's a call by, but a lot better because it can happen on the field. So really, really good. I've had people rage quit on YGO. Granted, YGO isn't the best because people have different, not meta things to test with. So, but I've had a lot of people quit because of this card. So in my case, really, really good. But a good thing to mention. So I don't have a sideboard for this yet, but I will go into the extra deck, which is going to be the Boral Sword for OTKs, the 1 Boral Load because Boral Load, Bomber because if you special anything, you can just destroy the whole field and then just keep swinging with this over and over. You're pretty much golden. The 1 Shade Brigandine, Rusty Bardich. Woo boy, I only played this one. Yeesh. I might think about bump this up to 2, depending, but I like it at 1 due to the fact that you can search for the Fogblade whenever you want, and Brigandine, all that, so really, really good. Then Unicorn, Phoenix, Cerberus, the 1 Mermaid. If you want, you can bump this up to 2. I was thinking about it, not sure, I'll test it, but I like it at 1 right now. Then 2 Galatea. Galatea is your main monster. Like, one of the other guys that I saw playing this that helped me build the deck and actually let me use his list, and as I modified it, played Longirsu. I didn't really care for Longirsu, just due to the fact it's like you can use it if you want, just if you can make it, and keep Galatea on the field for the crescendo. Then I guess it makes sense because you still make Dingirsu. But I still like using Galatea because you can special summon it from the graveyard. And then, of course, 2 cards I don't have, 2 Dingirsu. One's for like regular game, and then the second one is for the grinding. Basically, non-target removal, and you can attach 1 Orcust monster from your banish zone to this card. So, helps with plays, my dudes. Like, this is one of the best cards that's ever been released, and if it would be destroyed, attach 1 material. And it doesn't require 2 level 8s. You can just use Galatea, and you're perfectly set. Like, you can make this so easily. It's a 1 card. No more than material. So, the next card is going to be, for the negates, Borreload Savage, because you play again. You're going to have the Nightmares Grave a lot, so you're at least going to have 2 negates. This second, I believe, pump out like 7 negates, if I count it right. But really, really good. And to help make it, you're going to play Sea Monster of Thesis, like instant fusion this, use one of the Phantom Knights, make Boral Sword after you already have a Link in the grave. I've screwed up a lot of times testing, forgot to add like a Link monster in the grave, so I just had a Borreload Savage sitting there that I had used as material. Still won the match, but I still felt like crap. And then finally, the other like instant fusion target doesn't restrict. Take your monster. Oh no, whatever should I do? I just used this for tribute. What a shame. Plus it's a dark monster, so it's under the Orcust restriction. So why not play it? But that's pretty much the whole build. I'll have another build as soon as I get the 2 Dingirsu. I will be buying the Iblis soon, so I'll have that at least in the deck. And if I find out any other plays, like I might add like Danger Mothman, depending. We'll play around with that build. It's going to be a small danger build, not like the expensive ones like Nessie, Jackalope, and all those, because unfortunately I don't have that kind of money to spend. I'm trying to move out and all that stuff, so yeah. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you again did, do leave a like and comment down below. If you want to see a combo, I will be happy to. So, alright, peace out guys.